This is Hollywood Horror's Night of Nights at Universal Studios, the annual Igor Awards. The trouble with Barry, 0 nominations. Better walk this red carpet. I got a lot of people I need to talk to. Yes, Rove McManus, trouble with Barry. Can I give you anything?
I don't have my camera right now, but maybe later.
Do you want me to? Okay, good. Am I even on the talent list for tonight?
No.
You're not on here.
Then get your camera. I will wait.
Okay.
I'll draw a picture of myself.
Please.
Now she knows who I am.
Thank you very much.
Now, can you do that one line for the camera right now? You'll be in 3D.
But without a hat?
Yeah, you can do it. If you
Without a hat. Oh, you're freaking me out. You got to put me on the spot like this. Cut. You were meant to take their tops off.
That was incredible.
What's coming out soon?
The Trouble with Barry. It's a wonderful movie that you will be able to see soon on... You've heard of IMAX?
Yeah.
It's not that. Thank you very much. No, thank you.
Thank you in 3D.
Thank you in 3D as well. Thank you in 4D.
Thank you in depth.
I win.
Thank you.
Thank you to everyone who pretended to know who I am. Now, of course, I should congratulate Sarah at this point for The Walking Dead, the highest rating show in cable television history. I mean, it's phenomenal, right?
Pretty amazing. Thanks.
But what's the deal with Carl? The character of your son in the show, he's wandering off everywhere.
Constantly.
It's like if he's been shot. He's led to a few people being killed. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Is there no such thing as a curfew in the zombie apocalypse?
You know, I mean, what's funny is the number of letters I get from fans that are literally like, "Dear Sarah, please, I love your show. Please sign this thing. P.S. Where the fuck is Carl?" Like, everybody.
It's like a drinking game. Every time someone says, "Where's Carl?"
Where's Carl? I know. I mean, you know what? I guess the only response maybe is that I defy anyone to keep tabs on a 10-year-old boy, apocalypse or no. You know, they sort of scatter and they run and they defy maternal attempts to. I'm kind of just vamping. I mean, it's in the script. I
Fair enough.
do what's there.
But what do you think it is about?
I don't know.
The show has kind of made zombies cool and sexy a little bit. It used to just be like vampires and werewolves.
Well, that's why we put it together. I mean, zombies we felt were such a sort of there was so much prejudice. There was all this prejudice and all this anger towards zombies, and we really felt like if we created kind of like a long-form PSA to help people realize that zombies are sexy and they can sparkle in the sunlight and they can be moody and whatever, and I don't know what's going on there. You know, that maybe we could kind of help our zombie friends kind of reintegrate into this pop culture of ours.
Thank you.
That they've been left so far out of.
It is working. I did, when the show was on its way...
that went nowhere, by the way. It's like the entire audience was like,
oh no, good, because I have a zombie girlfriend that I was ashamed to introduce to my family. But I've been a fan of, there's a lot of those shows that sort of bring in those supernatural characters. And I was saying to my wife when The Walking Dead was on its way, I said, we should watch this show because apparently it's going to do for zombies what True Blood did for vampires. And her response was, who would want to have sex with a zombie? She kind of read a little too much into it.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
There are boundaries.
But there is a zombie school, isn't there, for all the zombies that appear on the show?
Yeah. So Greg Nicotero, who's our zombie makeup guru guy, and he started with George Romero, so he's been doing this a long time, and he takes zombies very seriously, and he's this wonderful, sweet, loving, gentle soul until it comes time for the zombies to work. And then he sends them through this zombie school, and he kind of runs around like the Stasi, you know, put your hands down, stop that, do more, you know, and he sort of screams at them and sort of hazes them. It's kind of like that scene in Dazed and Confused, where the, you know, what you freshmen bitches, whatever that is, somebody help me out.
And they have to all lie down. They all...
Totally.
Air raid.
Yeah.
Hazing.
Exactly. That's sort of what zombie school is like, but with drool and guts.
It's like there's like a waiting list for like months, years of people who just want to be a staggering corpse on The Walking Dead.
Can you imagine telling your parents that? Yeah. Listen, Mom, I don't want to go to college. I want to go to zombie school.
I want to go to zombie school.
Yes.
I would do it. Could I be in zombie school?
I can't imagine why not.
Yes! Woo! In your face! In your
Get
face!
into zombie school. We'll get into zombie
I I know you have theories on zombies. You've thought about this quite a bit. Should a zombie apocalypse come about escaping zombies, the best way to go about it?
They don't scare me. They're so slow. They're so slow. I mean, they're oozing around. Like, I'm a quick motherfucker. Like, I can be like, I'm like this. I'm like this. So, like, they're like, I'm like, okay, where am I? Get me, get me. Doesn't...
Hey, quick motherfucker, your sound hack is falling out your...
I'll be the zombie. I'll be the zombie. And
okay.
Look,
Look, okay, go.
Away from me.
Ready, go. Go. Oh, you gonna get me? Oh, look how quick I am. Look. Uh-oh. Hey. Over here.
That's it.
We got you.
And then Rainn takes over the world.
Spoiler
like
alert
that.
for season 3. That's the whole season 3. You just did the whole thing.
Plus, what do they eat when they're not eating human flesh? How do they get by? Thousands of them, millions of them.
We had a zombie autopsy in season 2, and we determined that they eat possum, I think.
There's not enough
Zombie
possums
autopsy?
to feed all those zombies. It doesn't make any sense.
It's a good source of protein, Miz. You should think about
Very
that.
good source.
Possum.
It's good for you.
It's a healthy diet.
Possum.
A healthy diet.
All right, well, let's take a look at Sarah in full zombie mode once someone has graduated from zombie class and they make it on air on The Walking Dead. This is the finish.
Hey, bam! Bam! That was awesome.
I took a class
badass.
on that in acting school.
How do they work? There must be just because you shoot this in Atlanta.
In the summer. We wait
Yeah,
until
so there's
it
got to
gets
be a
good and
lot of
hot.
funk going on. There's a lot of smell of this.
We've actually
spitting
talked
fluid.
about coming out with a fragrance called Ode to Walking Dead that would be a combination of the bug juice, the sweat, the drool, because the dentures that the zombies wear,
Yeah.
they make you drool a lot. So that sweet guy, Joe, who's done a bunch of stuff for us, when he was pushing his face through.
Oh, Joe's the sweet zombie, is he?
He's so nice. He's been doing stuff for us all, they'd say cut and be like, oh, hi, how I'm doing. It's okay, Joe. Do you need a napkin? I mean, it's great. So we were going to come up with a fragrance that sort of mixed all of those, wait for it, olfactory treats
Ooh, it's nice.
into one.
I don't want to go to Comic-Con next year, then.
Well, Miss, during the course of your working week, how many bodily fluids do you get dribbled on you?
Well, there's sweat.
There's a lot of sweat.
Not a lot of slobber.
Do you shine up? Do you
know
oil
what
up
happens
nicely, get
sometimes,
yourself
though?
kind
Like,
of slicked and buff?
when a guy gets slammed, a little air pops out sometimes. It gets really bad, and you're sitting there wrestling in a ring, and it just stinks.
Yeah, it
And-
must be.
And it's like, come on. And it's almost like, wow, that could be a finishing move, you just let it, because you don't want to wrestle a guy that's just,
You eat a bunch of possum.
hey, come on, slam me, I dare you. I dare you.
Do you, factor in, taking a breath mint or something before you go out, like if you're
Because I
yelling
want to
in
smell
someone-
really good for the man in the ring.
But if you're yelling in
you're in
someone's
your
face
underwear
or
with.
something...
In my Speedo.
But I know
Underwear.
there's a wrestling move called the StinkFace. Have you ever received that? It's when a larger gentleman will rub his buttocks. Just...
Thank God, no, I've never received the StinkFace. Thank you very much. But people have puked from taking the StinkFace. There's actually a girl, a diva, that does the StinkFace.
Oh, yeah?
So, look at you. You're like, oh, really?
Could I,
Tell me more about that.
Could I give you a StinkFace now?
I think Sarah would like it more.
As it came out of my mouth, I was thinking, I'm actually offering to rub my buttocks in another grown man's face. And then the audience went, yeah, you should do that.
Yeah,
Welcome to our show. We'll be back with more of it after this.